which Evan admits was sometimes an uphill race, finished 2013 with the company's best year ever. Revenues for the company that is a pioneer in the field of ultra-high frequency radio frequency identification, or RFID, grew by a record 30% in 2013. Evan helped Impinj score two big wins that could cause sales to continue to snowball. One involved negotiating an agreement with a company holding various RFID patents. He was also part of a team that closed a complex deal with a small market in China, a Chinese company that will open doors to that vast new market. Evan's forte is his nimbleness with numbers, but he brings more to the table. He sees himself as an agent of change in the organization and a culture champion. Last year, for example, he introduced an open vacation policy. Instead of accruing vacation hours at a scheduled rate, employees can take up to 6 weeks off every year as long as they follow certain guidelines and their manager agrees to their absence. That's why he gets that round of applause. The policy focuses on results, not the clock, and he thinks it will help Impinj attract top talent. He says he's motivated by competition in all parts of his life, and he picks something to try to improve upon every year, at work and in his personal life. In his personal time, in addition to the 3 marathons and triathlons he's participating in this year, Evan is president-elect and a board member for the King County Sexual Assault Resource Center, a volunteer youth girls basketball coach at the Montlake Community Center, and a founder and leader of the Seattle Tech CFO group. Evan Fein. You told us that you put an unusual amount of time and effort into building trust within all levels of your organization. So tell us why that's so important and what have the outcomes been?
Sure. So what I found is every day the world is constantly changing and we're always presented with new issues and new challenges, and all of them are opportunities. And yet they can go sideways if you don't have this high level of trust that allows you to focus on the results and know that you are all on the same team. And that trust builds the teamwork, and it allows you to kind of set aside other issues that are not focused on the results and really address the heart of the matter. So I try to do that as much as I can inside of the organization. I build really high levels of trust relationships outside of the organization with our partners and so forth. It's a foundation that you can always rely on because the world doesn't work how you think it does, so you have to be prepared for change.
Well, I can obviously tell you connect with your people really well, so that's fantastic. So, number 2, what is the best career advice you've ever received?
Well, I have been fortunate enough to have many mentors. I have 3 sitting at my table. There are founder Carver Mead, our chairman Peter Van Appen, and my CEO and friend for 14 years, Bill Colleran. And they have all given me really good advice, but none of that I'm going to quote tonight. Instead, I've learned 2 really important lessons, one from my daughter. And she views, and she's 8 years old, she's a 3rd grader, and she views all change as an opportunity. To her, anything that changes, she finds a way to make the most of it. So that is one really important piece of advice. And the other one is a story I'll tell you. I wanted to look good for this event, so I went to get my hair cut at Rudy's Barbershop in Fremont, and I thought I was just getting a neck trim. And I called ahead and said, "Can I get a neck trim?" And I sat down in the chair. Tom may know this because we both work in Fremont, and he might go to Rudy's. And she asked me this question, and she started to cut my hair, and I really only wanted a neck trim, so it got really short. And so what I learned to do is just kind of embrace failure. We can all learn from our mistakes, and I didn't realize I needed to say neck trim to the barber. I thought that somehow got communicated. And so, all of our failures are really opportunities to improve, and those are the 2. It's really embracing change and embracing failure.
That's fantastic.
He looks wonderful tonight, don't you think? Now it's time to meet the 2014 Puget Sound Business Journal CFO of the Year in the large private company category.